Paper Mario fans, it's time to rejoice because Paper Mario Color Splash is a fantastic game! Since this game was announced, I've seen nothing but hate towards this game, since everyone immediately wrote it off as a Sticker Star sequel, and not the successor to Thousand Year Door that everyone still clings on to. Is the original good? Yes. Is Thousand Year Door good? Yes. Is Super Paper Mario good? Yes. Is Sticker Star good? Well, no. It was boring, had bland level design, was needlessly difficult at times, and nothing in the game compelled me to actually fight enemies, since it was wasting the stickers I needed. So why am I bringing this up? Well, this game is basically Sticker Star 2. Whoa, ho, hey, whoa, hoo, hey, hoo, hee. Lower those pitchforks and listen to what I have to say for a second. This is how I see it. This is Sticker Star done right. In fact, better than that, I'd say that this is a classic Nintendo game, one people will look back on fondly. So I guess what I should actually say is, this isn't Sticker Star 2. This is Paper Mario Color Splash. Are there badges? No. Are there party members working alongside you? No. Are there creative NPCs? Yes! Yes, there are! Are they all Toads? Well, yes, but that is beside the point. Let me explain. What I'm going to say is honestly how I felt when playing this game, and it genuinely surprised me. Not only does every single Toad have a unique personality, but this is one of the funniest games I have ever played. Seriously, the dialogue at times made me laugh out loud a lot. And whilst the story may not be as unique at the face of it as other Paper Mario games, the dialogue and the little internal struggles in each of the levels more than make up for that. Also, I don't know how, but Nintendo got away with putting a lot of dark jokes into this game, which I have to give Nintendo credit for. This game took risks, and I was very impressed by that, since, honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen them do anything truly different, besides Splatoon. Bowser's army has been sucking the paint out of the world, and it's your job to take him down and fill in the paint. And whilst that may sound boring, it's actually incredibly rewarding, as it gives you coins and cards, but also, it's incredibly satisfying. It is just really pleasant to bring colour back into the world, and I really liked it. Right. Let me tell you why the battle system isn't horrible like Sticker Star. Sticker Star's system was unbalanced, attacks felt like they weren't doing as much as they should, the enemies were way too overpowered, and the need to use a thing item against the boss was aggravating at times. In this game, instead of stickers, you use cards, and the cards come in multiple attacks and different varieties. They could be filled in, or they could be blank colourless cards. These colourless cards can be filled in with your paint, which runs out if you use it. The attacks in this game do just the right amount of damage to convince you that you're doing a good job when you pull off a perfect combo. The enemies balance perfectly throughout the game, and when you kill enemies, you get points to upgrade the amount of paint you have to fill up cards and the world, and that pushes you to fight the enemies and enjoy it because you're being given a great reward. Furthermore, as I said, some cards aren't coloured, so you can choose how much you paint them to increase their power. You could increase them fully, which would obviously do a greater amount than if you filled it halfway, but the halfway might be just enough to kill an enemy so you don't waste as much paint. There is some strategy to it. Sticker Star gave me no incentive to fight. This game does, and okay, you do have to use things against bosses, but the game is extremely forgiving with this. Okay, it is true that if you don't have the item you need, you'll fail the boss, but the characters will be leaving hints throughout the level telling you what you need, and more often than not, you'll see it and work it out. And best of all, there's always a save around sections which might take you by surprise, so if the worst should happen and you die, you won't really lose any progress. Who wouldn't hit that beautiful save button? It's incredibly helpful. But that's not to say that this game is easy. This game is challenging when it wants to be, and that definitely struck me in the puzzles. Some of the game's puzzles really threw me for a loop, to the point where I was searching for the solution for upwards of 30 minutes. The thing is, the game does tell you what to do. It's kind of like a riddle. Solve it and you'll find the answer. Sometimes it may be that you missed a thing item, but there's a Toad in Prisma Harbor who tells you what things you need and where they are. Again, it's in riddles, but that's a good thing. I appreciated that it didn't outright tell me exactly where it is. There are over 25 things in the game, and they are weird. Really, really weird, but incredibly entertaining. You'll feel satisfaction from using it against your enemies, and they can be really powerful. This game might not have any truly unique characters to fight, but they have so much more personality in this game, and there are some amazing cameos you won't want to miss. And the music for this game, Oh my god. Not only is it amazing, but it's so different from what we normally hear in a Nintendo game, and I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. Finally, I want to talk about the level design. The reason you should play this game. The music's great, the combat's satisfying, and the characters, whilst mainly Toads, are unique. But this level design is some of the best I have ever seen from Nintendo. The first 2 to 3 levels are what you'd expect. Fun, but nothing outstanding or creative. And then every single level in this game is completely different. From retro masterpieces given a new twist, to a puzzle-filled haunted mansion, to a parallel universe to travel to via a pipe, and literally a boss fight against Steak. This game certainly has it all, and it does it well. You could say it was well done. Steak jokes. As I said, this game takes risks, and it honestly surprised me. No level felt similar, and it didn't follow a generic grassland, desert, forest format. It had some hilarious and at times non-kid-friendly jokes, and the combat genuinely felt satisfying. Sure, this game has its issues with no unique characters, technically, or unique bosses, and by that I mean the characters you fight, not that the bosses aren't unique, because they are. But I can honestly say that I had a great time playing this game, and I'm so glad I did. I'm giving Paper Mario Color Splash a 9.4 out of 10. Thank you for watching the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. There is a Let's Play of this game on my channel 7th of October in 2 days' time. If you're watching this on release date, you know what I mean. 2 days' time, and it's a very big Let's Play, but it's very good. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think it's really funny at times. And yeah, you'll see all of it. It's brilliant. Yeah. I'm really intrigued about how the reviews are going to be, because I imagine a lot of them, and I mean, I might be wrong, but I imagine a lot of them are going to be like, oh, it's basically Sticker Star 2, 5 out of 10 or something. Like, this game doesn't deserve that. Yes, it's not a 1000-Year Door game. Yes, it is a similar sort of game to Sticker Star, but no, you should praise it on its own merits, and what it has is fantastic. It really is. It's just fun. I just had a great time playing it, so I hope so many others did as well. But thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.